Paulson shot out that electrical substation. Lights out. Turn them off. All the lights went out, y'all. All the lights went off. And I was like, no, 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 no. Like, Paulson. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Passage, Season 1, Episode 4. Whose blood is this? Baby, this was another good episode. We're 4 episodes into this brand new TV series, and they have not failed to give me something good. Every freaking episode. Everybody and their mama knew what was going to happen to Anthony. Everybody knew, because we all expecting to happen to Amy as well. But when they played this out, I still wasn't ready. I still was not ready. Oh my goodness, we get to hear Anthony's story now. Because last week, remember, I wondered, what did Anthony really do? Because they never said what he did is to get in jail, to get on death row. Well, we figured it out today. We learned today, y'all. And there's a mutiny afoot, so to speak. One of Rich's men about to spill the beans. He about to spill the beans. And somebody's blood gets spilled. Somebody's blood gets spilled this episode, y'all. I mean, there was so much action going on. The show is written so well for me that I don't even bother to nitpick too much in the series. That's when you know I like a show. That's when you know. Let me take my glasses off. I got my notes here in front of me, and I must be getting to the bifocal stage, and I can't wear my glasses. I actually ain't never been able to wear my glasses and read, but now it seems worse. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, Anthony, all romantical with this woman up in the beginning of the doggone episode. You know, next we see her dead in the fucking pool, body just floating around. I'm like, oh God, I didn't think what you do, Anthony. That's not what I thought. I instantly thought somebody set him up. Somebody set him up, and these fools ain't learned a damn thing from OJ. That's my first thought, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. I didn't automatically think he did something. I was like, he got set up. He got set up. I don't know if it was because it was a Caucasian woman. And history has been, shown over our history that sometimes when our brothers get with these Caucasian sisters, the worst shit happened to them. And I was like, he got set up. That's what I kept saying. Well, anyway, he caressing this woman with such adoration. You could tell he was truly, completely in love with this chick. And I said, his story gonna be bad. His story gonna be bad, y'all. And then Fanning voice come in and say, hey, you got you a good one there. You did good, buddy. He wake up. He wake up in the sweat. The sunlight beaming in through the blinds. He was like, oh shit, this hurt. See, he's not in direct sunlight. That's why the sun is not burning his skin as it did when Shannon Babcock had the light come on to her. Right now, he just has light coming in and casting in through the windows. So he just had the light sensitivity. Y'all didn't understand what was going on, why he wasn't burning. He has the light sensitivity. I know we like to claim everything on our melanin, but that ain't why he not burning. He not burning because it's not direct sunlight hitting him. Okay, well, he covering up his eyes and everything. And Amy at the door, her hustling like, hey, something ain't right with Quad over there. He sounds sick. He having nightmares again. And Brad was like, yeah, I'm sure he'll be all right. He asked her if she having them. She said, no, I ain't having them. But I'm tired of sitting up in this doggone room. I always wonder what they putting in me, how I'm going to react to it. Am I going to get sick? She's still like going through all things. Like, you supposed to get us out of here. You said you was going to save us. You said we wasn't going to have to be here. He was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Calm down. What did I tell you not to do? You told me not to panic. But what you doing? I guess I'm panicking. Okay, fine. I'm calmed down. He said, I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to get you out of here. She said, well, how? Tell me more. I need to know this plan. Well, they looking around the room. They see all the signs and everything. So he calls the guard and he tell the guard, hey, I need to see Dr. Lure. What you need to see him for? Because I got all that. Light sensitivity, nausea, loss of appetite. I got it all. Tell him to come on in. But the dang on guard, at first I was thinking the guard should have known that he was lying. But I guess all the guards don't know who all the test subjects are. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not sure. Amy was ready to get up out of there. She's like, we trapped in this mug like we in the Alamo. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere to get out, nowhere to run. I'm ready to go. But Brad said, like I said, we're going to get you out of here. So they get down there for, and they go to Lear. Lear is down in the lab with Pat. And they looking at the brain activity of a new viral, or one that is new to me, named David Winston. And his brain activity is off the fucking chain, right? I think at this point is when Pat finally realized something else is really going on. He finally listening to Lear. He was being a little bit sarcastic at first. It's like, my mama telling me that cell phones give you brain cancer. They do give you brain cancer, you damn fool. So, Pat needs to die. For me, he is one person that needs to die. He needs to go. I'm tired of his sarcasm, and he need to go. He on my list with Richards. He right on my list with Richards. However, I don't want Richards to die this season. Actually, I think Richards ain't gonna die. I think he'll turn, or Shannon Babcock is gonna turn him before he die. We gonna keep this episode in our memory banks to see if he can turn and see what happened. All right. Well, Richards steps off to the elevator right into Shannon Babcock. Hey boy, hey, what's going on? You miss me, boo? Thank you for what you did for me. Thank you for keeping me alive. And he was like, don't thank me. But if you really are thanking me, then what you should do is get the hell up out of my head. I just almost dropped my pen, sorry about that. And he's still, it's amazing to me. He's telling her to get up out his head, but for me, it seems like Clark wants her there. You know, Clark Richards. I've been calling him Richards. I've been calling him Clark. I flip-flop back and forth sometimes. But it seems like that he wants her there. Because he's always so cool, calm, and collected when she come around. He not shocked or surprised by her presence. He just talked to her like a regular conversation. Like they walking through the corridors of his mind, having an old regular Joe Schmo conversation. And, you know, he got a little bit comfortable with Shauna Babcock being there. Speaking of this, I got a question though. Let's see if anybody else can answer this. Okay, so Fanning is the most strongest vamp there. He's able to glimmer to anybody he won't get in each other's head. He got into, you know, doggone Brad's head. Why can he not get into, or why is he not getting into Lear's head, Dr. Lear? Every time he wants to send a message to Dr. Lear, he sends it through Anthony. Because if he just went straight to Dr. Lear's head, I'm quite sure Dr. Lear would still believe that he's doing what he's doing. I can understand him not going to Sykes. Because at first I was wondering why Sykes wasn't being affected. Because Sykes might shut that whole shit down. She would panic and she'd shut the whole thing down. And he don't want it shut down because the more people they bring there, the bigger his army is going to be. But why not get into Dr. Lear's head? Because he's steady passing messages, like I say, through Anthony. So he wants him to know that he exists and he's able to do these things. Why not just glimmer to him yourself? I didn't understand that. Trying to tell him, look, we got trouble. We got trouble. One of your people on your team, they a loose cannon. They're going to blow the roof up off this place and put all our business out there in the street. They're going to shut this shit down. When they do that, I'm going to get killed. You need to handle your boy. Of course, Richards don't care. He like, come on now. All my people solid. I handpicked them myself. Ain't nobody off their rockers gone here with their nonsense. She was like, I'm telling you, dog, your boy finna blow the whistle. And he said, no, I'm telling you they not. I know my people. I trust my people. The same way you trusted them dudes that was about to rape Shauna Babcock in the beginning, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, right then he get radioed. Hey, you need to come on down. Paulson down here. He giving us some trouble. Now y'all remember Paulson last week? He was the doggone the guy that was questioning him about what was going on there, and you know, Paulson the one that asked too many questions. Well, at the same time, Anthony and Amy, they passing notes to each other back and forth. You know, she got to check on the fam. Like, hey, what's going on? What's good over there? You good? You straight? And, you know, sound like you had a rough night. Sorry about that sound, y'all. I hit my mic. And he like, no, I'm good. I'm all right. How about you? You know? When she asked how fast can you run, was I the only one that was thinking, she not really trying to determine the velocity of speed in which you run. She said it like, how fast can you run? Because when we ready to get up out of here, I need to know if you're going to be up to it. That's what I thought that she meant by that. If anybody else thought that, y'all let me know too. But he like, yeah, I run faster than I ever have. You know, I got my Usain Bolt on right now, baby. Paulson down there in cell block 10. Getting mind jumped by David Winston. I'm going to call him mind jump right now instead of glimmering. But unlike Shauna Babcock, this motherfucker getting no sympathy for me. He raped a teenage girl. strapped her body underneath the rig of his truck, drove from Seattle to Bosman. I don't know where Bosman is. Somebody look that up for me and tell me exactly how many miles that is. He drove from Seattle to Bosman with her body strapped underneath the truck. They didn't say if the girl was alive or not, but he had just raped her. And then he went from there on a 5-year killing spree. Oh, David Winston is a monster. He was a monster before he was a monster. He is a monster and he got to go. And he telling Paulson all his story. Rich is like, you ain't got to learn this story. He said, ain't like I got a choice. He jumping around up in my head the same way Shauna Babcock doing you. Don't act like she ain't. I know that's the reason why you saved her butt. Come on now, boy. He's like, this dude even telling me that he loved me. That, that's kind of scary for me. Well, he tells Richards, they can do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And Richards like, look here, you need to go get your head shrunk. Take your butt on down there to medical and have them take a look at you. I'm like, I can't believe that he's acting like Paulson has such a mental breakdown when he up here being Shauna Babcock's glimmer bitch. Come on now. Come on now. So he's like, okay, you need to get your head right, son. Go on down there. Go on down there. Paulson laughed like, man, that chick is playing with you, homie. She playing with you and you falling for it. So Paulson he said, you know what, we're going to need to keep this together. That's what Richard tell him. We need to keep this together until we get done with these little lab rats and be through with them. And Paul say, what makes you think we not the lab rats? Like, for real? That's how I feel. I've been feeling from the beginning that Fanning put this all in Lear's head to have all this come together, bringing these people in. He been doing this. He been having this thought process since Bolivia. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought they was the lab rats too. This was a setup. Amy and Brad, they get to go outside finally. And he gonna try to get to build a tree house for her. And she's like, Lord, what the hell have I gotten myself into? A tree house? We can't get no basketball court or something like that? Like what? A tree house? And so he like, yeah, me and my daddy used to do this all the time. He really is treating Amy like, that's his daughter. He done got too connected to Amy for real, for real. And he tell her, go ahead. He got the little drawing. Add your own touch, baby. She had some burning flames to that mug. Like, the house on fire, we on fire too. So the detail person, I think her name was Tristan. She said, you know what? We finna start working on building this. We the only ones gonna do it. We take all the tools except for the hammer. And I was like, why is she giving the hammer to Amy? I was surprised. But Amy get the little nails in. And I'm thinking, Brad, take that hammer and beat the fuck up out of somebody. Beat them. But that didn't happen. Anyway, she told Brad, don't try nothing stupid. Don't try nothing stupid or we're going to have to kill you. And Brad's like, see, Amy, told you we having fun. We having fun up in this joint. Well, Amy is not thrilled about this treehouse at all. She's scared of heights. And she didn't want to climb up there. And Brad like, what you mean? You climbed out that window when we came to get you? She said, I was more scared of y'all than I was of heights. So, okay. So Brad is like so good with her. He's encouraging, he's reassuring, and he's teaching her at every single moment how to be more observant of her surroundings, and to be able to actually help her escape from her situation. Well, Anthony tells Lear that Fanny won't stay out of his head. Like, he come to me every doggone night. Every time I close my eyes, he's there. It's happening over and over again. And this is another thing that I was tripped off of. With Anthony, he always has to be asleep for Fanning to glimmer to him. He never does it while he's awake. Brad, Gray, who else was it? Richard, just for example, all of them have been in a glimmerized state. Well, not Brad. Let me take Brad off of there. But at least Richards and Gray, they've been in that, and Paulson, they've been wide awake every time that they have been glimmered and been, mind jumped. Well, he want to know from Lear, who the heck is Fanny? Lear's like, he was my best friend. He's one of the smartest, he's my best friend. He's one of the smartest men that I know. And also one of the most manipulative. So he's like, well, who the heck is he? How did he end up here? But Lear ain't going to give him that information. He ain't going to tell him. Anthony said, okay, I just want to let you know he coming for me. What does that mean? I don't know, dude. We ain't doing no doggone Q&A. He coming for me. That's all that I know. And so Lear tries to advise him that, dude, you good. You good. Because you different. You strong. You young. he might as well say you was smart, you was kind, and you was impotent. But what he really want to say is you're black. Come on now. We already know. You got that good melanated genes up in there. We know that's why you're different, bro. Because if I'm not mistaken, there is another person of color down there, but I thought he was Latino. Anyway, he said, and another thing, you are like the only other person that has not tried to convince me that you're innocent. Well, he said his lawyer fell asleep doing trial, and the Innocence Project tried to help him out, and he turned him down. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I don't think that Leah believed that he did it either. He's just like, whatever happened to Rachel Wilson, the girl, whatever happened to her, I could tell that you carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders because of it. I ain't saying that you did it. I'm just saying whatever happened to her. I think you carrying this weight. Y'all know the only time the richest smile is when Sykes come into the room, and she talking to him about, they finally got some tater tots down in the cafeteria, but she asked him about Shauna Babcock, why he didn't kill her, why he didn't execute her. He went here and told her that lie, that the DOD pulled the plug on it, they got a $36 million investment in each individual person. $36 million times 12, y'all. That's how much money they have invested in this project, and we can't lose that type of money if we kill her. So, and I'm thinking, that's a lot of fucking money just to be throwing at this damn project, and people in Flint still ain't got clean drinking water. That's just my thought. That's all I was saying. Well, anyway, Paulson passed him in the hallway, and he was headed back down to Winston. You knew something was off because he's shoulder check Richards. He didn't even really look at him. He kind of looked through him. And whatever Winston is planting in his head, I'm like, something is about to go down. Something is about to go down. So, man, when Anthony didn't eat them tater tots, I said it again, something about to go down. And that food looked good. That was grilled chicken. It looked like it had been seasoned too, y'all. It was some green beans. The butter was still melting on top of it. Some broccoli. We had a fresh green garden salad and some mixed berries. It looked like it was some raspberries and strawberries out there, and tater tots. And he didn't touch it. Who don't eat their tater tots, man? I was like, something ain't right. Something ain't right with Anthony. He done lost his appetite. Ooh. We go back to Texas, 2017, pre-incarceration for Anthony, where he meets Rachel Wilson. She's a realtor. He's a home flipper. And she really trying to get in on his investment. And I also thought, I was like, she's trying to get in a whole nother type of deal. Run. She saw the way that those jeans was fitting on you, boy. She saw the way them jeans was fitting on him. And that motherfucker is sexy. Let me tell you, Anthony Carter, the actor, his name is McKinley Sexy. OMG. I mean, I like turning on the TV just to see the way that his clothes gonna caress his skin and that lay across his frame. And I'm like, Ooh, how old is he? 'Cause I might be too old for that young man. And that could look. Ooh, that sounds like an old dirty man too. I can look at the little young whippersnapper. Anyway, they go through that house and they see that bed pushed up in that corner. Twitter lit up with mass confusion. I wasn't confused. I'm thinking, y'all don't play The Sims, do you? Build a house with The Sims and push your bed in the corner and see if two people gonna get in that bed. No, that's a bed setting or a design made for one. Somebody that's single and individual. They the only ones getting in and out the bed. They don't care about the other side. But when two people, you put the bed center, so two people get into from each side of the bed. That's how a family setting is. And that's basically what his house is set up like a bachelor pad. It's made like it's supposed to be a family home, or you advertising it's a family home, but you got this little itty bitty ass refrigerator that you can't put no real groceries in. The only thing you probably put in your beer for basketball season, the NBA playoffs or something like that. But anyway, she told him dude, you need to open up your heart. Open up your heart. Open your heart. He like, that's all you gotta do is tell me to move the bed. See, right then they started making a connection, because then he said, you want me to ask you out, don't you? She's like, yep, I do. I was like, run, Anthony, run fast and far, run, son. Fanny creeped on in the little memory like, all right, I see you, bro, I see you. Well, Amy sent her note again over there to Anthony, asking was he good. Each time he wakes up from a glimmer state, she sends a note, it seems. And he's about to pick up the note and read it this time, and that motherfucker coughed. All that blood came out of his mouth, and tooth, that the size I think it was, came on out. And he looking at like, I be damned. And I'm like, oh, my baby teething. He teething right now. Lord, y'all make room for them damn fangs to come on in. Well, Amy is like, you know, if what's going on over there don't sound right. It don't sound right. So she tell Brad, he's like, are you okay? Are you having any of these symptoms? She's like, no, I'm good, but Anthony not so much. He's like, well, I'm sure Dr. Lear is taking a good look at him. They keep an eye out for him, but I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna have them check in for you. So Agent Tristan came back. They up on get the hammer from Amy, and Amy bat those old big old little brown eyes like, can I use your binoculars? You know, I've been out here in the wilderness and I've never seen nothing like this before, and I don't know when I'm gonna get to see it again, so can I use your binoculars? And she went ahead and gave her the binoculars and then left. I was like, okay, I thought she was gonna let her take a peek. Go on, look. And she let her keep them. I was like, what is wrong with you, girl? She bet them pretty little eyes too cute. One thing I love about the cast on this show, they live stream during the middle of the episode, right? And everybody gets to talking. And I was talking to the actress who was playing Tristan, who gave her the binoculars. And she was like, yeah, she just smiled up at me and I just had to give them to her. And I was like, girl, I almost reached in my pocket and put on some binoculars too. You know, they all communicate back and forth. It's so cute. I love it. Well, anyway, Brad is like, this kid is too damn smart. She is too smart. And I'm like, don't be shocked, world. Do not be shocked. I've been tripping off of a lot of different reviewers that do this show. I watch not just black, but the white ones too. They all like to say, Amy is so smart. She's so intelligent. Just like as if this is not a norm. Like Amy's an anomaly. I'm telling you, there's black kids walking around here 24/7 with this same level of intelligence. 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not shocking. I think it's so much more present to us because they keep adding that into the script. Like, she's so smart. She's so smart. And like, of course, Brad is just like shocked because she pick up shit like that. But trust me, our little black and brown babies do that all the time, y'all. Trust and believe that. Trust it. Like I said, I was surprised the old girl left the binoculars. When we get a little older, we lose our common sense a little bit. But Brad is like, you know, you scared me, Amy. She said, I'm just doing what you do, agent. My name is Brad. You can call me Brad. No, your name is the agent. Okay. It was such a cute little moment. To me, it was like she was giving him a superhero name. You know, we got Black Panther, we got Batman, we got Superman. In this case, we have the agent. You know what I'm saying? You know, take it as a compliment, Brad. Take it as a compliment. That's what she gave you the name. Because he looked really confused, like, I'm Brad. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, Amy asked him, where does she look? You know, he's like, you know, look southeast. I hate when my GPS do that. Be like, turn north. No, left or right, motherfucker. Don't be talking about turn north, turn south. Make a go east on such and such street. Left, right, backwards, or forwards. Which way am I going? We go to Sierra. Sierra's sitting down with Lacey and Lila, and she about to run a news report. She checked out everything Lila said. Everything is matching up, and she's showing them rolling footage of what's going to air on 5 o'clock news. And they had an anonymous source on there. I wonder if that was Darlene that was giving her story. Well, Sierra told them, look, this gonna get ugly. This can get a little bit scary when we're going out for big people like this. Do y'all need security? And Lacey said, no, she got me. I was like, you better tell her, Lacey. She got you and she ready. She ready. And I was thinking in that moment, you may need the doggone security, Sierra. I'm just saying. Sykes called the DOD. I don't know what made her just call her. Maybe she just wasn't trusting Richards altogether. But she called the DOD up and she was like, hey, I'm just following up on the conversation that you had with Clark Richards about Shalom Babcock. And she learned that he lied. Just flat out lied. Well, Fanning's brain activity is spiked to like 400% at this point, y'all. And Anthony is down in his room going down. He's sitting up, curled up in a fetal position, shaking, trembling, sweat pouring off his forehead. And my pressure is up. Oh my God, my pressure. It's like I said, we already know it's about to happen. We know it's about to happen. He breathing all rapidly. I'm breathing all rapidly. And like the nurse rushing in, like, we got to get him downstairs. We got to get him down to the med bay. Meanwhile, Amy and Brad are still outside looking. Just looking, trying to see what they can see. And she say, oh, there's a man on the rooftop with a gun. You know, Brad, yeah, get down. It's like, hey, get down, get down. Paulson is up there, gun in hand, barrel just pointed on, locked, and you know, he ready to fire. And I was wondering, like, is this Paulson or is this Winston? You know what I'm saying? Which one is in control right now? I was like, does Winston want power that outside of what Fanning? Is this what he's doing? He trying to... at first I wasn't sure about what was going on. And then I was like, well, we already know that Paulson ain't down with this, you know. He don't like all the stuff that he's learning. He don't like what's going on up in the facility, you know. And then since Shauna Babcock shared it with Richard that this was about to happen, Winston was probably already in Paulson's mind, getting out all what he was thinking about doing. And he shared that with Shauna Babcock and everything, and that's why Shauna passed it on to Richards. Well, Anthony is down there seizing up, y'all. He dying. My boy is dying right before their eyes. Then he starts drifting on the memory. He going back over to Rachel Wilson. The alarm sounds, you know. So shoot on the roof. Shoot on the roof. And I'm like, oh shit, this can't be good. This can't be good. Was I the only one wishing for Paulson to shoot Richards? I didn't want her to die, not just yet, but he had to shoot him at least one good time, just wound him just a little bit. I was like, hit him, get him at least once, get him at least once. I was wishing for that. I was wishing for that. Like I say, I don't want Richards to die just yet. He's like the guy that I love to hate right now. But yeah, if you could just, like, you know, maim him a little bit, I would be okay with that. Well, anyway, Paulson was like, hey, I need a helicopter, get me up out of here. You would listen to me, so this is my last resort. I got my eyes on the electrical substation, and the backups are in there too, and I would shut this shit down. I would turn the lights up off in this motherfucker, so get me a chopper and get it now. Well, Richards tell Brad, you know, he signal, come on through, we got a shooter on the roof. I got my eyes on him. I need y'all to run over here to safety. We gonna cover y'all up. And that's basically all them signals. That's what he told them. And so Brad tell Amy, look, here, we gonna run. Amy's like, no, we're not. He said, no, yes, we gonna run. And you gonna stay behind me. You know what I'm saying? Stay quick and stay low. They get to running. Shit. Amy was like, fuck you. I got my Usain Bolt on right now. She took off. Brad running behind her like, what the fuck just happened? It was like he was in slow mode. And she was like, shoot, you better. That girl's a runner for real. She got that runner pole. She's a runner for real. Anyway, Leah decides that they need to reformulate the blood and like re-inject it back at Anthony. It's gonna take a little minute, not long, but we're gonna get this done. Okay, right when it was time, we had like 30 seconds left. Paulson shot out that electrical substation. Lights out. Turn him off. All the lights went off, y'all. All the lights went off. And I was like, no, 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 no. Like, Paulson, I'm on your team. Shut this shit down. But Anthony can't die. We cannot let Anthony die. So just turn the lights off for a little bit, just so they can save Anthony real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. So Rich is like, we're going to go ahead and send in the negotiator. Brad was like, send me in. Put me in, coach. Put me in. We're going to send Brad up there. We're going to get him to talk Paulson down. And they got Anthony on ice, baby. They were saying on Twitter that was real ice. They kept pulling on that boy. I was like, I know his penis is hurting. I know it is. I remember them ice baths after running track. OMG, they hurt. Yeah. But anyway, here go his fever. He got a fever like 106, 107, 108. The fever ain't breaking. It's steady going up. His blood pressure going up. His heart rate going up. Everything going up. Everything going up. So they putting ice on him, trying to bring it down, trying to cool him down. We're back with Rachel. They done started a whole relationship, y'all. A whole grown ass relationship. It's 3 months into the relationship, and this heifer done bought them a house. 3 months in, I was like, oh no, she batshit crazy. I said it 2 times before. Run, my G. Run. Rachel is like Rose on Get Out. She that type of crazy. Run from that ass. Matter of fact, she probably Rose's older sister named Rachel. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if there was an older sister or not. It wasn't no older sister in the movie, but still, she could have been there. Run. The girl went crazy, like, you don't never trust me. You don't do this. I was like, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with her? She cried, cuckoo. Run, my G. He didn't run. Get out. That's how I was feeling right there. Anyway, whew. She's sitting on top of him. They about to make out, whatever. And she like, oh, Anthony, you burning up. That sweat just pulling. He's like, oh my God, what's happening? And Fan is sitting over on a little beach chair, like, you know what's going on, dog? Everything will be everything if you just choose me. Choose me. Well, Fanny ass is drawing energy from all the other subjects, causing Anthony to mutate faster. So, Lord, I was like, I ain't ready, y'all. I ain't ready. Sykes is like, what you say, Lyra? What is going on? I think she finally got an understanding, but girl, I don't know why you so green. He been telling you these mugs are communicating with each other. You keep acting like you don't know because you didn't want to know. Stop playing stupid, sister girl. Where Brad go up there with Paulson, you know, and Paulson starts to spill all of the tea to him, all of the tea. And right when it's getting good, Rich just come out, pow, right there. Right in the dome, baby. Right in the dome. Paulson dead. He like dead. You know what I'm saying? He for real dead. I was like, oh my goodness. And before he got shot, he told him, you know, I got a little insurance if anything goes sideways. I stole a vial of Fanny's blood, and you ain't gonna know worse if you take me out. So of course Rich is gonna check that shit out. On the other side of things, Sierra's 5 o'clock news report about the Earth. It come on and it says, we got shocking news, y'all. Our own investigative reporter, Sierra Thompson, dead. I was like, oh, I knew it. I knew she needed security herself. They killed her ass. Like Lila, like, she dead. They killed her. They say, we need to get up out of her. They killed the girl. Let's go. Like they're gone. We need to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shauna Babcock, not Shauna Babcock. Sierra Thompson, baby, is dead. She dead too. So anyway, Texas 2017, we go back with Rachel and Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Rachel walked into their house, face all fucked the hell up to be damned. And Anthony like, baby, what happened to you? What's going on? Did y'all see the way that boy clothes fit? I'm just saying, y'all. When he hang them jeans and the way that doggone fit his sweater was just dancing around his muscles and pectorals. Anyway, when she walked in with her face fucked up like that, I was thinking, see, this bitch done set him up. She done set him up. You know what I'm saying? And we learned she got a whole grown ass husband. And I'm thinking, see, told you we set up, this was a scam. She was running a scam. She was running a game on him. He got up to bounce and she begged and pleaded for him to just listen to me, Anthony. And I'm like, get out, Anthony. As Amy is trying to talk to Anthony through the door, she don't know that he gone. Shauna Babcock appears. And I'm like, if you don't get your ass out of Amy's head, Shauna is such a pretty girl. Get your ass out of Amy's head. Well, Amy not really scared, but she know that chick ain't really there. She's like, okay, something ain't right. In that quick second though, Shauna taught her how to get into somebody's head. She was like, just calm down and pretend I'm an old friend of yours and you know my name. She taught her in that quick, and Amy knew real quick, oh, you Shauna Babcock. She says, yes, I know. And you Amy Belafonte, whose crackhead mama just died. Amy was like, bitch, really? Did she just say, boy, Amy got offended real quick. Anyway, Amy like, where are you? She's like, you are such a smart girl. I told you, everybody's like, you're such a smart girl. I mean, I was going to say she's smarter than a 5th grader, but she only 10, so she probably is a 5th grader. She's like, I'm down in the basement locked up. So she said, show me what you're made of. Show your face. Who you with? You know what I'm saying? And Shauna like, it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. I was like, Amy must be from St. Louis or Missouri for real instead of Memphis. Because, you know, we from the show me section. She's like, no, show me. I want to see. Show me what you really are. So she changed, you know, the little veins and the little glowing eyes and the little face came out. And Amy said, I don't want no parts of you. Because, Shot back up was trying to tell you, we family. We can here to protect you. We your family now. As long as you just ride with us. I don't want no parts of you. You can go now. You can go now. I was like, yes, Amy. Yes, Amy. That was so good to me. So anyway, before Paulson died again, like I say, he told Brad that the virals are gonna break. They're not gonna break out. They're not gonna break out. Remember, we kept saying they're gonna break out of there. He said we're gonna let them out. And Winston had broken down. Fanning only needed one more, so I guess that was Anthony. That's the only one more that he needed. And I was like, oh shit, Anthony. But Richard said all the vials were accounted for, so they back in there with the ice bath on Anthony. And he coming to a little bit. And Leah was telling him, it's Fanning, ain't it? Yeah, it's Fanning. Push him out. Push him out. Push him out. Shove him out. Way out. Push him good. You know what I'm saying? Rachel and Anthony, they all sat poolside. She drinking and soaking in her misery and everything. Popping pills and everything. And I was like, why you touch that pill bottle, sir? He opened up the pills. He opened up the wine bottle. He touching her wine glass. Her cell phone ring, and it's her husband. He picks up the phone and says she'll talk to you when she ready. I'm like, your fingerprints over everything, sir. And now he know that she was with you, or at least the voice of you. What you doing, dog? What you doing? Well, anyway. He tell her he love her, but he need time to think. What's not to think about? Because she claimed that she was trying to leave her husband, and she was trying to do it before he even found out that the relationship was started. He get into the bed and she don't reach for him, and like he pulled back. He's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in my mind. I don't know if I should stay or if I should go, but right now, don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's how he was feeling. He wake up the next morning. This happened and killed herself. She done took herself out to the pool. Dead, like I said, hanging like a cross, laying on the ground. I was like, he rushed out there, muscles and pectorals just swelling, the definition being radiated by the sunlight beaming off his skin. I'm like, ooh, that's a sexy man. Did y'all see his back being accentuated when he jumped in that water? I was like, save me. But she dead. She is dead. Fanning show up like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's the issue with being a side piece. Now you got her rich, angry husband after you, and no matter what you do, no how many times you play this over and over in your head again, she still end up dead. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I don't know why you allowed them to put this shit on you. Like, you fucking innocent. But we already know you're poor and you're black. That's why. And he was didn't realize this recap was this long. Anyway, Fanning was like, look, she was a mentally ill, drugged out dopehead, something like that shit, right? Selfish ass druggie. And you took that rap without a fight. I can't believe that you did that. He on death row for doing nothing. That's what love gets you. This, like I said in the beginning, he ain't learned a damn thing from OJ. That's what I said in the beginning. But anyway, he keep telling them to get rid of all this, to make it all go away, all you gotta do is fight. Because no matter what side you choose, in 8 seconds, your heart gonna stop beating. Well, Anthony in that ice bath, he looked up, we saw them brown eyes. I clutched my invisible pearls. I was like, no. Like we know what was finna to happen. We knew. I still was not ready for this moment, y'all. I wasn't ready, not one iota. But he snatched that IV out his arm. Blood started gushing all out. He started to slowly climb up out that ice bath. The veins were protruding from his face. He stood up and he roared. No, he didn't growl. He roared like he was Mufasa coming out the jungle. You know what I'm saying? He had that blood dripping all out his mouth and everything. His teeth done broke in and everything. And Sykes yelled for Jonas. Jonas! Look at her. Jonas rushed in, tried to contain Anthony. Anthony shoved his ass like a little motherfucker ran down over the floor. He flew back, blood all over his goddamn face. I don't even know where his mask went. You know what I'm saying? the containment field closed between Sykes and Jonas and Pet, and it was like a little tech that was in there that Anthony had snatched up, and Anthony just all facing away on her ass. It was just like a nasty, gross, just eating away. Oh, he was like, this is better than tater tots, baby, better than tater tots. Anyway, Sykes look over at Jonas like, where's your mask? Whose blood is that? We already know who blood it was. That was Anthony Carter's blood. When Jonas rushed in, he had not bit that tech yet. And like I said, he had blood gushing all out of his arm. And he had blood coming all out of his mouth. And when he shoved the shit out of him, he hadn't bit that girl yet. He didn't bite her until after the shove. That was Anthony's blood. Now, how it's going to affect Jonas, I don't know, because it's just on his skin. It didn't get in his mouth. I don't know if it got in his mouth, but I think it's just on his skin. So, yeah. Y'all let me know if y'all think that was his blood too, Anthony's blood too. Leave your comments down in the comment section. If there's anything that you think that I forgot, leave that down in the comment section too. Again, I asked the questions earlier. Why do y'all think that Fanning is not glimmering to Jonas? Like, every time he speaks to Jonas or wants to give a message to Jonas, he does so through Anthony. Why do you think that happened? You think he was just trying to use Anthony, trying to get Anthony to realize that he can use him in that way? But it still didn't make sense for me. He could have still did both. I don't know. What's Lacey and Lila's next move? Yeah, Sierra Thompson is dead. They know. I'm quite sure she might have gave up her source before she died. So what do you think is Lacey and Lila's next move? Oh my goodness. What Amy, when she turned, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be ready for that. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be ready for that one. And Anthony, even though he got welcomed to the family, he eating humans and shit now, biting them all up now. Do you really think that he is Team Fanning? Or do you think that he's gonna get his own mind and still stand strong and help free Amy? Possibly. That's what I'm hoping to happen. I told you I want him and Amy to team up. That's his little roadie. Man, and Anthony ass and that damn girl, Rachel, killed her damn self, and he on death row for killing her. Bullshit talks and money walks. That's pretty much how that story go. Like I said, leave your comments down in the comment section. I appreciate y'all being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.